Good morning. Good morning. And welcome to the First Parish Church of Stowe and Acton, a welcoming and spiritual community. My name is Meg Rivers-Wright, and I'm the parish administrator, and I have a lot of hats. I'm also the membership coordinator. For those of you visiting FPC for the first time, welcome. Thanks for coming. We'd love to know if you were here, and there's a card in the pews. It's a sort of rectangular, orangey, yellowish thing. And yes, thank you, Pat. If you want to let us know you were here, go ahead and fill it out, and you can drop it in the plate when it comes around, or give it to an usher, or to me at the back of the room after service. We love to know who comes and visits. If you want us to bombard you with materials, you're welcome to write your name down and check off the things. But if you don't want anything sent to you, don't fill it out. We just like to know you were here, and we hope you find what you are looking for. If you would like a large print hymnal or an assisted listening device, please ask our ushers. Our assisted listening devices are actually little radios with earbuds, and you can carry them throughout the building if you need to leave and you have a crying baby or a headache or whatever you have. You can always listen from another space. Nursery care is available today during the service, and we invite children in grades K-5 to stay with us today for the whole service, as it's a multi-generational service. There are activity packets at the back, sort of by the front door where you came in, with fidgety things and coloring, and those things are good for adults too. I speak from experience. On most Sundays, kids attend the first part of service and then leave for religious education classes. And once a month, we have a children's chapel where children begin their time in the community room and do it the whole time there. And that's coming up next Sunday. After the service, please join us for coffee and conversation in our fellowship hall, which is down the hall, down the stairs, or the elevator. And if you are online, you can join us in a breakout room and chat with people there. I'd like to draw your attention to the announcements in our order of service, and that's sort of in the middle of the program. Lots to read about. Next weekend, next Sunday, is A Vision Unfolding, which is a special music service, and the choir has been working really hard on that. So we hope you'll come and see that. And that's enough, right? Enjoy yourselves. Let us come together for a time of community, singing, and worship.
Thanks, Meg. And I did want to say that in the time of coffee hour today, we have a special workshop, 11:15 a.m. It's in the community room, which is the room along this hallway on the lower floor. And it's called What You Need to Know About the Anti-Trans Movement, which, as you know, is very active right now. And it's a great way to kick off our Pride Month to attend that and learn what you can be doing right now in this moment of anti-trans rhetoric and action. Our opening words are by my colleague, Colleen. I thought I had it in the order of service, and I thought I had it in my text. Colleen Koilberg, I believe, wrote these. Here we are gathered, a beautiful rainbow bouquet of community. Today we honor pride and we honor our gathered differences. Here we are, this gathered rainbow, black and brown at the center of the Black-Eyed Susan, black and brown as marginalized LGBTQ plus people of color, and all those pushed to the edges we now seek to center in love. Pink as coneflowers, fierce and wild, white as foxglove, beard tongue, pale blue as dwarf-crested iris, pink and pale blue and white for our transgender, multigender, gender non-conforming beloveds. Red as the crimson bee balm, red as life. Orange as butterfly weedy, orange for healing and fun. Yellow as spice bush, yellow for sunlight, for new ideas. Green as phlox and fern, green as nature itself, green as growth. turquoise as great blue iobelia, turquoise as magic and art. Indigo as Baptisia australis, indigo for serenity. Violet as the field pansies, violet for spirit and pride. On this day, this bright morning, we gather in praise for all that is different about us. We gather in welcome and celebration. And our chalice lighting words are by Amy Zucker Morgenstern. Within the heart of the flower, the fountain of beauty. Within the heart of community, a fire that warms and dances. Oh, look at that. I was almost going to really make that plain big. A fire that warms and dances. Within the heart of each of us, a spark of the spirit of life. Holy, holy, holy. Our opening hymn is the fun song De Caloris. Please rise and sing out joyfully in body or in spirit. Rise in body or in spirit. Sing out joyfully, period.
Please remain standing and join me in our covenant and affirmation. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another.
Before we continue, we'd like to acknowledge that we are on the unceded territories of the Massachusetts, Nipmuc, Pawtucket, and Wampanoag peoples, as well as honoring and recognizing the Black and African people whose unpaid and forced labor built this country and our state. We celebrate and work in solidarity with Black, Indigenous, and people of color organizations, leading the movement for our collective liberation in line with our UU values. And I'd also like to add that I recently read a really good book by Louise Erdrich called The Sentence, that was recommended to me by Ami Ledwell, by a woman who is Native American. Really good. If you remember anything, it's just the colors of the cover. Great book. Thank you.
Thank you. So, we have a special rite of passage today. And rites of passage are moments where we stop in time and acknowledge that an important moment in our life has happened. The great moments of life are connected to the great mysteries of birth, of coming into an adulthood, of finding the bond of love, and then at the end of life, of death. We acknowledge these rites of passage in religious community to indicate that the major shifting points of life have happened, that these passages are full of meaning, of depth, and are sacred. So it's an ancient and timeless tradition to mark a child's entry into a family. Usually we do this at birth as we bestow upon children a name. But in Unitarian Universalism, we recognize that families can come in a diversity of structures, and entering into a family can happen at a multitude of times. And so we are declaring and recognizing that declaration and recognition of a person and family unit can happen in many ways and at many times. And each person is their own distinct and valuable person. Each child is a child full of wonder and awe and beauty and importance. Each child is a child of God and of the universe. Each person, holy and precious, made of stardust. Words that you'll hear echoed throughout the service today. And so today we are doing a unique dedication, a recognition of a family coming together.
Rites of passages are recognition that something has changed. And so Audie, where he is, Budencea, did I get that right, Rosa? Okay. Has been with Anthony and Berger A. They have some complicated names. Family for 2 years now. But this moment acknowledges a change. In this case, the moment when formal adoption paperwork has been officially filed.
That's right.
So Audie comes to this community today in a new way as part of this family, and we pledge to recognize and honor this change. At a teen's dedication, the dedication is the act of pledging commitment to the continued raising of the child by parents, and sometimes godparents or grandparents or extended family, but also by our gathered community. We do this as an act of public declaration. We welcome Audie into the beloved community, pledging to him our love and support throughout the remainder of his growing years and for as long as he is here with us. Audie and Rosa. Is Dante here? Oh, no.
Yeah, Dante, come on forward too, and Chaz. Aline. They can all come up if they'd like to stand the whole time, or you can sit until a later time if you want to. Either way is acceptable. I'm going to move over. This is the Anthony der Budencea Bergeret, Durr, Walford, Armitage family. Oh, more, yeah. Come on up.
We use several symbols in our welcoming and dedication of children here at this church. The rose is a symbol of both the beauty and goodness of life, but the rose also has thorns representing times of sorrow. With infants, we give them a rosebud, a flower that has not yet unfolded, and one that is stripped of its thorns. Audie, later in life, at our bridging ceremony, for youth exiting high school and entering in adulthood, we will again present you with a rose, but this time it will be a more brighter or colorful rose, and we leave the thorns on. As you grow in this new family structure and then grow and journey out into the world, we wish for you more petals than thorns. Next, we have a symbol of water, which is an ancient symbol, water of birth, water that flows through all of our bodies, water that unites and sustains all people across the globe, water that you, Audie, have crossed to come here. Water is the source and strength of life and sustains you.
So, Audie, your name does not change today, but your family structure continues to evolve. Today, we recognize that you have new family, new relatives in a new way, and are part of this household in a new way. And so today, we do this with a blessing of a rose, not a rose bud, not one fully bloomed, but one in the middle with some thorns. We do this with a blessing of rose and water. Yeah. So I'm going to swap places with Rayla. As Rayla touches your heart's area with the rose dipped in water, we extend this wish. May you be loving and kind and have a life filled with loving relationships and extending that kindness to the world. And now Rayla will touch your head. May you be strong in wisdom, in tolerance and understanding for the wide world of diversity into which you are already a part. And Rayla will touch your hands. May your hands do work that brings meaning, that creates justice, and crafts things which are good and true and brings them into existence in your life. May hands that touch you always be in friendship and love and kindness in return. And so as you accept this rose, we recognize that your life is changing and growing and will continue to, but you are an active agent in this change that is both ending and beginning, that is joyful, but has elements of sadness as well. So we ask you, do you willingly accept this gift of family and belonging that we are recognizing today? And if so, please say, I do.
I do.
Awesome. Yeah. So I'm going to share some words of blessing with you this morning, and this reading is by Bob Kaufman. We wish for you a storm or two that you may enjoy the calm. We wish for you the tranquility in time of trial. We wish for you a cool breeze on a warm day and pale white clouds that you may better appreciate the blueness of the sky. We wish you darkness that you may see the stars. We wish you anticipation of high adventure. And we wish you the courage to avoid battle. We wish you a sense of wonder and poetry and music. We wish you companionship that you may appreciate solitude. And we wish you a friend who will understand you, and understanding so that you may have a friend. We wish that you may become all that you wish to be, and more than you hope that you can be. We wish you a flower to smell, a hand to touch, a voice to cheer, a heart to gladden, and we wish you someone to love as we love you. So now, Chaz and Rosa, will you step kind of to the forefront here? I share these words for you, adapted by words from the Reverend Phyllis Hubble and John Manuel. You stand today on ground holy, made holy by the dreams and visions of generations of men and women. You've committed to the raising of this child and have welcomed him freely into your family. I now ask you to search your hearts. It is an awesome task to raise a child. Do you freely promise to love and nurture him as he grows into adulthood all too quickly, to the best of your ability, in struggles as well as in joy? Do you promise as well to share with him your understanding of truth and wonder, duty and joy, courage and integrity throughout your lives? If so, please say, we do.
We do.
And would Audie's brothers please step forward now? This is Aline and Dante.
Dante, you're a younger brother to Audie, but you've been in this family for a longer time. So Audie has things to learn from you, even though he's been with you for 2 years. Do you, his younger brother, promise to share with him the things you know and help him to feel that he is loved and belongs in this shared family? If so, can you say, I do?
I do.
And Aline, you've been there as Audie's brother, his older brother, throughout his life, helping him throughout many times of trouble, supporting him in the ways that only a young person can. Today, in recognizing this new family structure that Audie is joining, we recognize too that you have an important relationship to Audie that will continue throughout your lives, and that this is sacred and an important bond that is not severed with this change and endures. And two, we recognize that your relationship to this unfolding family, this changing family, has also changed. Yes. In that these people gathered here today are the family of your brother. They are your kin as well. So today we ask, do you continue to support Audie, being there for him as older brother in this young man's life, guiding him and helping him as you are able? And do you too promise to encourage and support him in becoming more fully a part of this family structure, as you will also?
I do.
Yeah. And now would Claire Anthony and Henry Armitage step forward? The naming of godparents is an ancient custom where we name people that are parents of a child or a young adult, and that this young adult themselves, in this case, is bringing into the kinship of their family, proclaiming that you have a special relationship to both the family as a whole and to this individual. Henry and Claire, you are already part of this family, but today we name that you will also have a sacred place in this growing family, a place of wisdom and relationship to Audie, where you will help nurture and guide him, giving of your support and your wisdom and your talents, caring for him in times of needs when his parents need your support or cannot be there.
Claire and Henry, you have been chosen by Chaz and Rosa, but also Audie himself. This is a duty and a relationship that does not end. From this day forth, you have this relationship as Audie's godparents. Do you willingly take up this title and role and pledge your support and love to Audie? If so, say we do.
We do.
And if there are any other family members who haven't come forward or friends who are here specifically for this day, I invite you to rise and to come forward if you'd like to. To the extended family and friends who are here today, we know that every parent needs the love and support of family and friends around them and can benefit from your warmth and your love and your wisdom, and that every child or young adult benefits from this larger circle of love. Do you, the family and friends of this child, pledge your love and support? Please say we do. We do. All right. Okay, anyone who wants to be seated, except for like Audie, yeah, Rose and Chaz and Dante and maybe Aline too should stay up here. Okay. Lastly, here at First Parish Church, we have one additional symbol that we use. In infancy, we give children a little boat made by members of this community. And since today this is a much older child whose shifting nature we are recognizing today, I got a larger boat. It says on it, life is a journey, enjoy it. So, Audie, we give you this boat. And with it, we hope that there will be many days of smooth sailing, but there are also will be days of choppy waters, high waves, and sometimes pouring rain. We wish for you more sunny days and smooth seas than not. And most of all, we wish you to know that we are here with you, all of your ship's companions, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our ways with you by the light of the heavens as you sail. So would the congregation now rise in body or in spirit?
To the children and youth of the community, Audie may be a little older than most of you, but will continue to grow here in this community. Will you make a place for Audie, helping him to feel at home, including him in your activities, and helping him feel part of the circle of this church?
And to the adults, it takes a village to raise a child, and so we recognize these rites of passage in religious community, where the whole gathered community are called to this dedication because we are dedicating ourselves and our community to supporting this youth and this family. Will you pledge that you will support Audie as he grows, committing yourself to sharing our values and principles with him, supporting these parents in the work of raising him, and these brothers as well? Will you pledge to work with Audie, Rosa, Chaz, and Dante and Aline to create a world of hope, of love, of peace, and also joy, a world where our spirits rejoice and each person is affirmed for who they are and embraced in all of their wholeness?
If you will, please now all the adults and children say, "We will with great rejoicing."
We will! With great rejoicing! Dante, you weren't dedicated in this church, but you were dedicated. And so I thought you should also have a boat. You're welcome. So this blessing is for the whole family. May the blessing of the light be with you always, light without and light within. May the sun shine upon you and warm your heart, and until it grows like a great fire, so that others may feel the warmth of it. And may the light of your eyes shine like two candle lights in a window at night, bidding the wanderer to come in out of the dark and cold. And may the blessings of the great rain wash you clean and fair. And may the storms always leave you stronger and more beautiful. And when the rains are over, may there be clear pools of light, made more beautiful by the radiance of your light, as when a star shines beautiful in the night. Yeah. Let's see if that was it, as I tried awkwardly to turn the page. There is one more line. Pointing the way for all of us. There we go. Those are words from an ancient Irish prayer. Now let's give one round of applause to this family among us. That hymn we just sang is a hymn by Norbert Fabian Čapek, and the flower communion, which we celebrate today, is a ritual that was started by this Czechoslovakian Unitarian minister, the Reverend Dr. Norbert Fabian Čapek. And it was started just a little over 100 years ago. He was looking for a ritual for his church community that would be easy to celebrate, that would not attract the attention of the growing fascist regime, and that would represent the diversity of humanity. As that Nazi presence in Czechoslovakia grew, it was important that this ritual was unassuming, that nobody watching people arrive with a simple flower would think anything of it, yet it would carry deep meaning of resistance and the importance of humanity to all its participants. The flower communion ritual was brought to American Unitarian churches by his wife, Maya Čapek, who came here during the Nazi occupation of Czechoslovakia to raise support for the resistance efforts. And while here, she shared that flower communion. While she was here, Reverend Norbert Čapek was arrested by the Nazis for listening to foreign broadcasts. That's what they eventually caught him on after trying to catch him on a number of different things. And his daughter Zora was also imprisoned with him, although she was freed ultimately. So Maya stayed here, spreading the word and raising support, while Čapek was taken to the concentration camp where he died. At this church, we didn't learn about the flower communion directly from Maya Čapek. Instead, we learned it from our minister, the Reverend Don Kafka, who had been a member of Norbert Čapek's church in Czechoslovakia and had known Norbert Čapek while he was growing up there. Reverend Kafka came here to study, but like Maya, he stayed. As the Iron Curtain fell over Czechoslovakia, he had a choice: stay here permanently or go home, never to come back. He stayed, his brother returned, and while he was here, he shared the flower communion ritual with us. So today we celebrate this flower communion in June, which is when Čapek did, but which has also become Pride Month, which is when it makes so much sense to celebrate the flower community, which represents the beautiful rainbow of diversity of humanity. And so this year, it made me also think about Maya Čapek, who came here as an immigrant fleeing a land of persecution. Maya Čapek became a minister too and served the New Bedford Church, which had a history of being a church with an outreach to the local immigrant community and was located in an area with a large Eastern European immigrant community when she arrived. And when she left that church, after being their minister for a time, she left to do justice work at the United Nations, helping to support Europeans devastated after the war. So today we're going to hear an abridged portion of a play that Don Kafka wrote while he was here, which we often share, which imagines a conversation in the concentration camp of Dachau between Don's minister, the Reverend Norbert Fabian Čapek, and a German guard. And while it's a stretch maybe to imagine Maya Čapek alive at age 137, it's no stretch to imagine her getting in trouble with the government over her beliefs in justice and getting in trouble as an immigrant herself. So the next conversation after that imagines what might happen if she were alive today and apprehended as an immigrant for her controversial opinions and detained by ICE. So I invite forward our readers today to share these two visions, one by Don Kafka and one by me, of Norbert and Maya's reactions to authoritarianism in celebration of the flower communion.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold it near your mouth.
Now? Yes. Oh, good. Okay.
Thank you.
Hold it, you. What are you doing here?
Oh, good afternoon, Sergeant. As you can see, I'm only gathering flowers.
What do you want with flowers? You have more serious things to worry about.
We plan to use them in a church service tomorrow morning.
Church service? How can you have a church service? You don't even have a tent to hold services.
We believe that going to church is most of all a frame of mind, Sergeant. Even if a few people gather together to focus their minds and hearts on the highest that they can possibly conceive, and as children of the evolutionary thrust of life, celebrate the gift of life, it doesn't matter that they don't have a building.
Well, you know I have to watch you anyway. The Commandant is afraid you might be hiding weapons out here in the weeds or flowers or whatever they are.
Flowers cannot be used as weapons against a soldier, but I believe they can be used against the things which make soldiers, against hatred and prejudice and greed.
What are you going to do with those flowers, Doctor? Who will you give them to? There are only soldiers and prisoners in this camp, and you've admitted that flowers aren't any good against soldiers.
These flowers are for the people who come to church to give to each other. They are very little things, but they can mean a great deal if you want them to. They can represent the value that we have for one another, the beauty we see in a friend's face, the hope, whatever our lot for the future. They can also represent the many different gifts we have received from life, our various talents and skills and abilities which we share with each other all the time, and which we are all blessed by. We don't usually realize that our happiness is the result of many people's contributions, but the sharing of flowers with those who we love can help us see that this is so, and it makes us more deeply grateful for all that we have.
I don't understand how you and your tiny group of friends can feel gratitude, what with being in this place and knowing what fate awaits you.
Dear Sergeant, it is exactly because we are a small band who exist in peril that our gratitude is so strong. Our very existence is a precious gift, and no matter what should befall us, it is imperative that we should remember the precious values of our heritage, fellowship, and hope.
Stop. Put your hands in the air. What are you doing there? What are you holding?
It's only a flower. I was picking a dandelion.
What do you want with a flower?
I plan to hold a church service, and flowers are our ritual.
Well, there's no chapel here in the South Louisiana detention facility. What will you do with the flower?
Anywhere people of love are gathered, there can be church. In the years leading up to World War II, my husband and I created a ritual with flowers. Each person brings a flower, and each person receives a flower. The flower represents the beautiful rainbow of the diversity of humanity. People come in all colors and sizes and styles, but we are all human. All the flowers, all the colors of the rainbow make up a beautiful bouquet. We recognize the worth of all people of all genders and all nationalities and political thoughts with these flowers.
Do the flowers represent me too? Would I be welcome in your service?
Each person has dignity and worth, officer, regardless of immigration status, gender orientation, or political view. If you came in love and peace, recognizing and loving the diversity of humanity, we would welcome you.
What if I should attend your church service? Could I be accepted? And would you share a flower with me?
If you come in sincerity and brotherly love, Sergeant, no one will turn you away. We will turn no one away who comes in peace. Oh. Thank you for working together. As for a flower, here, you may have one of mine. Thank you.
I now share the words for meditation over the flowers by Norbert Čapek as translated by the Reverend Peter Samochki as he was here at the 100th of the year of the 100th Flower Communion, and he shared these words in our church and were videotaped for the UUA. In the name of Providence, which implants in the seed the future of the flower, and in our hearts the longing for people to live in harmony. In the name of the highest in whom we move and who makes the mother and father, the brother and sister, lover and loner for who they are. In the name of sages and great religious leaders who sacrificed their lives to hasten the coming of the age of mutual respect. Let us renew our resolution sincerely to be real brothers and sisters, regardless of any kind of bar which estranges us from each other. In this holy resolve, may we be strengthened, knowing we are God's family, that one Spirit, the Spirit of love, unites us, and endeavor for a more perfect and joyful life. Amen. I now invite you to come forward and take a flower representing another, a stranger or a friend, you don't know whom. And if you didn't bring a flower today, let me tell you, I have celebrated about 50 flower communions in my life, and we have never, ever run out of flowers. So please all come forward as you're willing and able. And if you'd like someone to bring you a flower, just give a wave or ask a neighbor, and we'll bring you out a flower to the pews. Oh, one other thing. There are tissue paper flowers made by our children in our religious education program. If you, like me, are allergic to flowers and would like a not fragrant one, feel free to take a tissue paper flower. Come on forward. there are the little ones that are down the bottom. Big on my head. One more paper one over here too. For those who are joining online, I took a bouquet over to Felix for him to share with you, that you know that you are also remembered and loved here in beloved community. And for our Zoom host, Kim, who's in the building but not in the sanctuary, there's one for you there too. In this church, we're supported by the free generosity of those who join with us, and we share our plate each week with different social justice and social service agencies that we have voted to support. In June, no surprise, we are sharing our plate with Out Metro West, which does wonderful work for LGBTQ youth in particular, holds youth groups and pride proms and other wonderful events. If you go to any pride event in this greater metro area out here, you will see them at a booth giving away buttons and ribbons and things and literature and just being full of love and support. So for their good work and for the work of this church, we will gratefully receive your gifts. And we will be sharing with you this song, also by Norbert Čapek, also brought to us in this community. Most UU churches don't know this Norbert Čapek song because it was brought here by the Reverend Don Kafka. We're not doing a time of joys and sorrows because we have such a full Sunday this week, but we invited people to send in any by email, and we got one. And so I'd like to share these words of prayer for that joy and for other joys and sorrows that we hold in our hearts. Spirit of life, we give thanks today for the joys among us, for graduations and students returning home or traveling on, for summer plans of fun and sun. We hold up in beloved community the sorrows among us, the deaths and illnesses, the losses and endings, the injustices and struggles, the continuing cost of war, and the current hardships of our society. In this month of Pride, we celebrate the diversity among us and in our society and world at large. The colors of the rainbow we celebrate with the gender and sexuality diversity represented here, the rainbow of race and nationality and ethnicity and culture, the rainbow of diversity that we know is a strength to all of us and to this country. In this time of injustice in our society, we commit ourselves to the ongoing work of justice for the healing of our earth, for justices in the area of race, gender, disability, and LGBTQIA status, and freedom of religion. We give thanks, too, for the helpers and the voices of wisdom we turn to, our podcasts and our blogs, our teachers, our firefighters and EMTs and doctors and nurses, our politicians who are working hard to create a better society, and all those helpers and guides. Kate Hart raises up the name of Sylvia Stocker and her one good thing today, and we're thankful for all the many large and good things today that we celebrate here. Blessed be, and amen. As we shared in the introduction to the Flower Communion, there are many connections between Flower Communion and Pride Month. Both are honoring the diversity of humanity through a beautiful rainbow of color. And so in your ritual for Pride Month is the glitter blessing, and we have glitter to bless you with today, or other rainbow items for those who do not like glitter. But before we go any further about that, I want to tell you, as I did last year, that the glitter I have is called Unicorn Snot. And I got their Unicorn Snot Bio, which is a vegan glitter, cruelty and paraben free. And it also says on the box that no unicorns were harmed. So, but if you don't like glitter still, there are other options. And so this is what we're going to do. Last year I divided it into 2 sections, but we're going to do one big section today where you can come forward and you can either grab the microphone and tell us something you want to tell us loud and proud, or you can whisper into our ear something you want to say more quietly. And then after all of these, we as a congregation will share the words of blessing that are in your order of service. And we'll also turn to the folks online and ask you to share as well. So this is designed for all of us. You don't have to consider yourself part of the LGBTQ family to be blessed. You can be blessed as an ally. We're representing today the full bouquet of humanity, all the colors of the rainbow, and all of you are in those bands of light. So I invite you to come forward in body or in spirit. And we can come around to the pews at the end too, maybe during the closing hymn. If you want to, in the closing hymn, raise your hand and Rayla and I will come around and glitter you right there in the pews.
I love you all, and this is dedicated to my moms, Susan and Michelle, who helped me become an ally.
Glitter is to acknowledge my entry into the world of the elderly and my hope to be in the world of the sound walking soon.
This is dedicated to the first gay man I knew named Jim Gossard. I haven't seen him in many years, but he was a wonderful roommate and friend. And to a certain coworker of mine whom I recently discovered was gay, and I wish him and his companion the best.
For you and for your friend, you are children of the universe, holy and whole and loved by God. May you be blessed and may you bless the world.
I'm just gonna say a thing for my friend who is trans but cannot come out to their parents for fear of being kicked out of their house.
For all my queer brothers and sisters and those who are neither brothers nor sisters and are still beloved.
For you and all your queer friends, you are blessed, you are loved, holy and whole, children of the universe, children of stardust. May you bless the universe and be blessed yourselves. Can I say something? Okay. You are holy and whole, child of the universe, child made of stardust. May you bless the world as you are blessed yourself. You are holy and whole, child of the universe. May you be blessed and may you bless the world, made of stardust.
But thank you for honoring our grandson.
Oh, yeah. For you and for your grandson, you are holy and whole, child of the universe, made of stardust. May you be blessed and may you bless the world. Stardust.
This blessing is for me. I am aromantic asexual, and this community has never once made me feel weird or wrong or broken for that, so thank you.
You are holy and whole, child of the universe, made of stardust. May you be blessed and may you bless the world. You want one of those? Okay. Yes, pick something. You are holy and whole, child of the universe, made of stardust. May you be blessed and may you bless the world. Thank you.
Testing. You hear me?
You want the microphone?
Can you hear me all? Just want to continue a nautical bend to the ceremony today, to the family.
I love everyone.
And that is to wish everybody fair winds
You want
and a
glitter?
following sea.
Where do you want it? Cheek. Okay. You are holy and whole, child of the universe, made out of stardust. May you be blessed and bless the world. You are holy and whole, child of the universe, made of stardust. May you be blessed and may you bless the world. You are holy and whole, child of stardust.
Am I glitter worthy?
You are glittered up. You are beautiful. May you bless the world. You can have both. Trevor, you want any glitter? You You are holy and whole, child of the universe, made of stardust. May you be blessed and bless the Lord. Please join me in the words printed in your order of service. Wait, first those online. Anyone want to say anything? Well, you are holy and whole, child of the universe, made of stardust. May you be blessed, all of you, and may you bless the world. And Rayla and I are going to anoint each other with glitter. Yeah. Glitter? Huh? This is like when we put pies in each other's faces here. It's an action of trust. Okay, go. Okay. You are holy and whole, child of the universe, child of God, made of stardust. May you be blessed, and may you bless the world. And now would you all join in the words in your order of service? So I spread this glitter over my whole sweaty face. Start us off again.
Made of stardust, you are holy and loved. With this blessing, may you sparkle and shine as you bless the world.
And please rise in body or in spirit and join in singing the Rainbow Connection. You know, I went to another church last week, and I started to get annoyed when their service went to 11:15 and then on to 11:30. And one of their members looked at me and said, "No, our church service is always going an hour and 15 minutes, and it's good for us. It's good for this community." And I thought, well, I've been schooled. Our closing words are by Elizabeth M. Strong, religious educator. It has taken long months beneath cold ground for these flowers to prepare for their blooming. It has taken each of us long times of growth through sorrow and joy to prepare for our living now. The blooming season is short. The flowers stay only a brief time. We are travelers upon the earth, travelers through all too brief lifetimes. Therefore, let our moments be beautiful. Let us rejoice in the unique colors, aromas, and sounds, and let us celebrate together in love as we travel away. We take with us the memory of golden hours here together among the flowers.